Perfect.
The only ones for the job. Huh.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the...
I came across this commission. It seems simple, with the reputation of the event.
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so...
This commission was jointly issued, but the problem is, they don't know the...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Unlikely. Besides, in any case...
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get... some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy.
Hello there. You looking to buy?
Oh, no, we're...
Ah, so you're here about that. To be honest, we aren't holding up. We've pretty much had...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know.
Okay, guess you...
I'm sorry. I know it may seem like we just... At least that's what everyone...
All right, specific society...
Young guy. In his... I chat with him.
Now that you've started talking...
But of course, there aren't many young people like...
Could he have just...
No, he's not the type to leave.
Huh. All right. Race you!
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa.
Ah.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much of... I don't think he would often take time, and whenever someone had something on their mind, as the village...
Wow. He seems like such a nice, but, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too, and nobody has been able to wait. Okay, Paimon...
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure.
I'm so glad to hear that. My name is Atosa, by the way.
Yeah, no need to worry. Is this the place?
Yep. We used to always... I was surrounded by such good...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to... Really? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing, no matter what came, he was so... Ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things.
Wow. You two must... Did he ever tell you anything?
Oh, right. I didn't know whether that meant they had...
Still not much...
Look at me. The last time I talked... Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong? Hey, look at those hilly trouble. The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Let the show begin.
Surrender and be gentle.
Nice and spicy! Nova, get them! Stance. Ready, steady, go!
You're in for a little shock.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting.
It was no trouble.
They seem.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsland!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all.
Yep, see you later. Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's...
It's hardly personal.
Ah,
Naturally. The peace order is...
so you think the...
As things stand,
Still, the Hilichurl...
the best way to protect them is by And you shall... Don't worry. So that was the commission, that someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of clue.
Right!
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe you're... I sense hesitate. There's still hope. The sinner you wish to know about. His name, I'm loath to admit.
Your... brother?
There were 5 of the wise, Roptatir. The visionary, no matter how eroded.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhinda, and the one we just learned about, Dane's brother.
They were once people of greatest... 6 of us. Yet, so they became sinners. But also transcendent beings. Each in and when the cataclysm occurred, indeed. Of course.
So...
I've continued to invest by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller. We were able...
Oh, Paimon remembers?
Indeed. However, the eye was integral to their... There are many signs.
Then, what should we do?
Our most pressing concern, based on the intel I've gathered...
The ley lines?
Traveler, My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order act.
Wait,
It's certainly possible.
well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try. Oh, so tired. Well, let's go find.
This is such a great place for a vacation.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
There appear to be certain memory.
No,
it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the abyss.
Indeed.
Wait then. But why would he do something like.
Whatever the Abyss or
What sort of truth?
that their goal is still. I am the only person who knows its. Your concerns are not entire. However, consider. Come with me.
Oh, so you're.
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not a. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
closer.
Propagate!
Don't be such a
Help! My dinner is attracting me! At the frying pan! Scatter! Booba, get them! Germinate! Let's dance!
Don't be such a brute.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
I'll protect us. At the frying pan! Propagate! You're toast! Booba, get them! Scatter!
Let's spice things up a little.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go! Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! Nice and spicy!
Hear the final prophecy.
You're in for a little.
I see dominion!
Closer. You're in for a little power.
Desolation!
I'll protect
Conquers all!
out of the front. Yes, into the fire.
I see dominion!
Just as I suspected. Now that they're in the vicinity,
Dane? What's wrong?
can you feel that?
Wow, you must be really...
You too. Do as I say. The Abyss Order is... Just think of it as a way to I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety. That's quite the gamble.
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I faced... I know you must have a lot... But if it's a conversation you want...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly churls. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, at last, such was the...
Did you hear that? It sounded so... Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed... Release your tears.
Race you! Over there. It looks like they're sleepy.
In the end, sleep well when you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem. Well, now that let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be...
The Abyss? Thank you for your...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the whole reason...
Ah, at least right...
But how... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been... You're right.
Someone's gone.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice... He's around...
Oh,
Really?
there aren't many young people who've... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. Yeah, I just saw...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently... Do you think maybe...
Just like what happened. No. If this person...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in just like how you... That would also explain why we seem to be at a... Right. If he's so... But didn't Bayron just say that... Who knows how long this ley line... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Like, does it...
If time was left... All the memory... No.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the implanted If the memories include... Like, there could be... That's why he...
Dane's love had... No. The color of... We thought... No.
Oh, right! That's exact...
Come to think of it, every time we time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been
Yep, that has to be it! This is... Yeah, that's what...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly... You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right. This version of it.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them... So...
Another time, huh? Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Born into... You're...
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory... But... I suppose I'll just... I suppose you could call it the realm of... it's nothing. I still have... extreme sorrow and pain. Father told me, but... in truth... the person you see before... As for your question... in its primitive, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the... but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control, after all. That I just wanted them to feel like I once, as if... Why would I do something? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiet, Atosa. What would it be like? I was curious, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds... After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living even the form you see before... I know. But there's nothing I can do. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Exactly. The Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif has had the eye. His plan was to... He would then hand the eye... That way, Captain Dainsleif could have come... That's right. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that... I'm sorry, Traveler. I promise I'm not... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of everything, in any case. You remember my father, don't you? After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. To comfort me, my father told me that story managed to dispel... My goal was simple. To implant a specific memory. In that memory... I can't change the world. All that's left, but now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone. And this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this. That battle earlier was tough. The one against... I didn't expect it after... Were it not for that. The Loom of Fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles. Yes. Not long ago. Such a flagrant disrespect. However, you could say... Just look at Kari Bear. Even as a hilly churl, he brought comfort. So ask yourself, of course. That's all... Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask. There's just one thing. Why?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place. No, do you remember? You told me to have a place like that. Well, would you think of that as a...
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to... I don't even know how to face... This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Kari Bear, everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they... Oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but... Let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, so there we were, searching. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. Paimon didn't see her in the... Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search. Honestly, it's funny. I guess it does. I'm just happy I got to meet. Okay, I was dumped. Otherwise, why would he just leave? You know, it's just like Curry Bear said. And anyway, thanks for all.
Well, that should be... Oh, right. Siraj didn't show up at... Oh, Hatham, are you serious about seeing...
I thought you would have guessed.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so you're not here...
You couldn't. For the time being, he submitted a thesis from violating matters. My opinion.
So that...
He's most likely.
That sounds super... Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously. However, now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am. But
Do tell.
the first is to get my page. I'm not sure.
And the second thing?
I...
Not unexpected. However,
Losing your memory.
Oh, thank you. I have so few, but amidst all that, nevertheless, I have you all to thank. Now, I do...
I see.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come?
So you're Linny. And where's... Save us the trouble and go
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who said...
Save your
Looks like... Now, I'm not the...
Don't worry, nice and
And voila!
Curses. They're tougher than we thought. Come on, let's scram!
Hey, wise guys! We ain't through with you! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what the... Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. You're right. Maybe she was...
Let's head back to the...
Gemma?
You again.
We just ran into... So...
What? That's putting it mild. It's been 10... How do I know?
I'm afraid I can't... Because you see... I've heard that Caesar... Do you know where it...
The Fluvison. I also know that the...
Understood.
Got it. But if I'm staying here...
I mean...
Okay.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking... There we go.
Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device. Let's dance. Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing. There's something written on the card on the doll. Let's take a closer look. These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate. Disappear!
We're supposed to find the box that lit up at the start, right? There should be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying. That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe, aha! If I just...
A secret pass?
I'm a magician too, and a pair looks pretty big and... And voila!
Let the show begin. Booba, get them!
Come a little closer.
Out of the frying pan!
You're in for a little shock.
Yeah, let's dance.
Now disappear! Let's get this show on the road!
Why have you stopped, Lenny?
It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys... If anyone makes a
All right. Seems like we can't step on the same tile twice. Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
It's nearly time. I once overheard. It's only been. They're very. They hide things. That's the thing. I can sense that after thinking. P.S. P.P.S. Oh, see. It seems like some. Surely I have a good. They have all. They wanted to call with time. Gemma thinks. 2 children came. Anyway, I told them that. At one of my has a joke, so I wound up.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and like.
Hold that.
Fishy?
All in good. First, the magician slots at this. Meanwhile, oh no!
Very vivid.
The audience is gazed. Of course, that's just how the inventor of. He fell right to the ground, and no one else has.
So Caesar's paimon was about to say. Wait a second.
Glad you asked. This box right here is the one that sees. Once the magician's inside, and the box is lifted up and from where there's. At this point, he then escapes through this trap door.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. There's the falling many days. Caesar was...
So,
I can make a... I looked into the case files.
okay.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here. Which leads me to believe, because a magician can't afford to have their most, the essence of, and so, but in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was, exactly, I think that's likely what happened. Caesar, but I'm sure much like when you instinctively, with the stakes being as high as they were.
But in reality, but
It would have to have been someone, isn't that right?
You just couldn't. There's not a lot of people, but I gave you.
you mean
Yes, although, which is why you can't leave this place.
And voila! Step right up. Here comes the finale.
Surrender and
germinate!
Now disappear. Had enough yet? Look, I think it's hot.
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made...
So it was jealousy.
Jealousy. He poured everything into his... But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all. He forbade, and with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I died, I had to kill him.
And this was...
It was reason and...
Well, I was
in love with Gemma.
Guess I was wrong about...
I am. Caesar was... I never bought into any of that.
Oh, yeah!
That's just how it looked. I stole...
So, that's the story.
What choice? So be it.
Very well. Traveler, Paimon. Keep an eye on Loren...
Lynie has told me the whole... Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of...
Look, what kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because...
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start...
Let's rendezvous with...
Good point!